In October half term, I went back out to France to put in the first floor for the kids' bedroom and our main bathroom. This video is a recap of how I got on over those 7 days. Welcome back to the barn. It's been a while, so I'm really excited to get cracking on with getting this first floor in. While I was out getting the chainsaw sharpening bits, a load of wood was delivered for the mezzanine floor. Oh look, a nice bendy banana piece of wood. That's great. We might need to do a little bit of sanding. It might be alright actually. That'll straighten. So I've got enough here to do my floor. So job number one, tidy up, and then I can start getting that in. Ah, that's where that went. Brilliant. There's got to be an easier way of doing this. Through. Right, now the very clinical operation of letting that beam drop and being absolutely nowhere near it. I have rope, I have leverage, but most of all, I've got luck. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah! Whew! Well, that went well. that's really good. It's now time to make the beam, and I'm going to build it all up on this second floor because it's nearby to where it needs to be to slot in to the wall. Okay, right, now we'll bolt them together using a series of these. Long drill bit. Okay. We'll start with two at this end. Right, that's good. Right, we'll go in from the other side. Jesus, I was bang on. Right, cool. Good morning and welcome to another beautiful day in Carrez. It's lovely and sunny here. This morning, my first port of call is to go to Jedimat, which is a builder's merchant in Ussel. I'm going to pick up some lime and sand so I can infill around the joists. And then I can finish cracking on with making the beam and fit it today, hopefully. And we'll see how far we get. Right, off we go. Là-bas, oui.
Encore un. Garçon, encore un. Et après les sous, vous allez à l'autre porte là. Ça va, à l'autre porte là.
Right, mission success. We have, what's it called? Lime. Chaud in French. Lime and sand weighing down the car. So we'll get this back home and then I can crack on with the beam. Pretty good. Right, let's do the same to that other piece of wood. When it sits flat, I've got the notch missing here, and that will slide on to the piece I've just cut with the plain surface on the bottom. Right. Oh, right. Now those are both the same cut, so that should slot together. I'm sure there'll be a little bit of adjusting, but let's try it, see if it fits. Right, let's have a look at this dry fitting. Ooh, not too shabby. Perfect. Thanks, man.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
What, today or my workmanship?
The barn is beautiful. I mean, I know that, but what are you actually doing at the moment? Sticking bits together?
Making a beam, yeah.
And 4 pieces to make a beam?
Huh? Yeah. It's all actually working quite nicely. Yeah, I'll be in a minute, Mum. I'm just gonna get this stuck. Right, lunchtime. Right. Oh. Definitely earned a cup of tea. And just need to whiz through there. That's my 7-metre mark. So I'll probably whiz through that with a chainsaw. Doesn't need to be super accurate, so chainsaw's fine. And then look at getting this thing into the wall. Man. So I'm just spraying these with bitumen so they don't, so there's less chance of water absorbing when they're in the walls, because obviously the walls have got lime mortar in, which is designed to be kind of absorbent and let water pass through. But that means it's going to pass through to the wood as well. So I'm just treating the ends of these just to make sure none of that water is going to get absorbed into the ends, which are obviously sitting in the wall all the time. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm going to wheel the beam out of that door at the end, and then just so this end is clear of the wall, hoist the other end up, and then I should be able to swing this round onto the sideways beam so I can get a nice diagonal angle, pull the beam back in using the hoist and a bit of manpower, and then I should be able to swing that end into the massive crater of a hole I've just created in the wall. Get it in position, and even if it rests there overnight, it's in place. It's getting a bit dark, so I want to get this done fairly quickly. Let's go. Should we give it a whirl? Right. Let's get this over that beam. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Now we're talking. So that's going to pull it backwards. I'm going to jeopardise my wheels, and effectively I think I'm going to just push this off the edge. What's the worst that can happen? Oh yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter, I can manoeuvre it. It's about as far as I want to go with that at the moment. Winch away. can see, right, what I need to do really is move that right round and back. So let's go back like that. How are we looking? Is that end in now? Oh yeah! Nice! I reckon a bit more. Now, as I lift this, I'm hoping on that bloody doorway again. Okay, that's cool. Let's tie that around that nail. Fortuitously placed nail on the wall. Love that. Right. Okay. Let's give it a kick from that end, I guess. Right, we're in. Look at that. That's incredible. Right, I'm really pleased about that. I think I'm about as far in as I can go though. So that's the second big beam made, almost fitted. I'm pretty pleased with that for a day's work. There it is. Loads of room in the wall there. And then I'm just going to have to lift that up a bit. So I'll move the hoist over tomorrow. And then I'll be able to swing it along, make the hole in that bit of wall. And then just double check distance. So it's parallel to the other beam and obviously the same height. And then we're all good. Right, before I do this and fit this, this is all fairly rotten, so I think I might do a bit of a repair job here. I can stabilise the wood while I'm in there. I think if I chop through this, and then I'm going to take this bit of wood out and replace it with another piece, make it look all nice. Oh, nice! I've got this lovely bit of wood that I got out of the stalls. It's got a few holes in here, so I can't really use it for much else, but I can use this little section, which should be perfect. It's solid. Yeah. So it's just cut to a straight edge first. Is it 42? Right, now I need a big piece of oak. Just round that edge off, I reckon. So I've planed the wood. Here's the little sill. So let's try it up. That's a good height. It's the same height as that, and I'm guessing that's what the wood, the beams were sitting on that level. That's the top. That's what all the stonework is sitting on. So that should be good. A little bed of lime mortar underneath, and I'm going to just fill in that little hole with a stone. And then my new bit of beam that's going to sit under here, and we'll wedge it in. So that will sit up like that. I'm going to have a bit of trim here. This will be flush on there. Yeah, looks good. So I'm going to put this high enough so that has to be squeezed in there. Right. Let's see if we can get beam in and sit it on there. Okay, I'm going to need the hoist. And, well, that should do it. I can bring it around here. Okay. Right, we'll give this a try. I think it's probably, though, going to pull it across rather than up. But you never know. If it, yeah, let's try. I think it's going to get wedged. I knew that rock would be a pain. Okay. Jesus. Right. That might now go. So I'm just going to get enough slack on the chain so I can wrap the actual chain around it. Oh, we're really close. I'm going to have to cut a bit off. I think. Maybe. Is that going to drop? No, of course it's not. Right. I'll go and have a look at the other end. There might be a little give. There's the tiniest bit of wiggle room behind this, but I've just got to lift it up a little bit. And if I can do that, that gives me a couple of inches. That might just be enough for that to then come this way, drop down. Once I get that end in, I can push the whole lot towards the other wall. Let's give it a try anyway. My big boy muscles for this. Yeah. Right. We're swinging. Okay. Let's see if I can lower that down from here. You know what? I think we're going to do it. Whoa. Okay. So we're on. See if I can squidge it that way. So I'm thinking if I adjust this pulley and pull it further to there, it's going to pull it into that wall. What do you think? Let's try that. Right. That's only just enough in there. There we are. Oh. I would say that is a good amount set on there. And I think we're okay that end as well. Knock that into place. Right. Right, I'll pull the other end across and then I need to get it level, as in parallel to the other one. I haven't really got much movement in this end, so whatever the distance is between this beam up here and there, the beam in the middle, I'll try and reproduce with that one. I've got a lot more space. I dug a much bigger hole in that side of the wall, so I am on a stone there, but I can get that out. Have to go underneath. There's just a little rock stuck under this end. See if you can see that. So I'm going to punch it out with a crowbar. Job done. We are looking at 3190 exactly. Centres. No, hang on, no we're not. We are not, are we, Thomas? You idiot. We are looking at 3032. 3 metres, 3 centimetres and 2 mil. 3032. 3032. Oh, gaffer tape, you're too good. Right, so I'm looking 3032. Oh, that is pretty bang on. I don't think we're going to get across anymore anyway. Okay, so smidge that way actually. Oop, too much. Okay. That's good. I'm happy with that. It's close enough. Right. I think I'm going to fill these holes in tomorrow. Well, I know I am. What I mean is I'm not going to do it tonight. There's going to be a little bit of bend and wobble in these beams. They're not steels. The reason I went with this is because it's well, it's easier to get them ordered and delivered and all of that. They're also going to be supported by some original beams from underneath. So the tension is going down through the length of the beam. So that will look quite nice. I'm going to have a pair of them equally spaced from the centre on this, one sort of around there and one on the other side of centre, same on that one. So there should be then minimal flex because it can't go down and it won't go up. So yeah, my ladder's sinking. Right, I think that's me done for the day. See you in the morning. Now the rocks I've got up here came out of this hole, so they should go back into this hole. Obviously minus the space of the beam. Okay. Nice. We like him. Once that's set a bit, that's really cool. Put another little blob on there. Just fill that whole thing in. Wow. Okay. That was actually quite fun. A little bit hodgepodge with the stonework, but you know, I'm a musician, not a builder. I wouldn't expect a builder to play jazz. Not unless they're a particularly cool builder. Now this one should be a lot quicker and easier because it's only a tiny hole. So a little bit of backfilling there. I'm going to use quite a lot of lime mortar. I've got loads in the barrows. Okay. Right, where are we? So, that's the beam in. Good. So we're nice and level there. What I'm going to do is put this back to the wall and then I can mark pretty much bang on. just need to do the same on the other side. I cut back the beams until I get to the really hard wood. Eight, 3, 4. Because there's only one of me, it's quite hard for me to hold the joist at both ends. So I've got to come up with little contraptions where I can rest it on this end, fix it the other end, then come back to this end and fix it in place. And then I can get accurate spacing. So I've made a little mock-up joist hanger or sabot and the joist, and I'm just going to get a basic height so it's relatively level, and then I've just made up a little block of wood that will let me sit the joist on at that height. I'll drill that in, just temporary, and then just move it along for each one, so I know I'm vaguely in the right area. I mean, it's fairly accurate. And then I should be able to balance that end on here whilst I attach the other end. So now I can actually attach the hanger, the shoe or sabot, to the end of the joist, sit it on there so it's pretty much in the right place, attach that end, drill it straight in. Right, I'll offer it up first and then we'll see. think that's going to be okay. Woo! Right, so get it loosely in. half of the joist done. Whew. Before setting the joists into the wall, I thought it would be a good idea to do some pointing with lime mortar to firm up the blockwork.
Okay.
What I'm doing here is running the laser along the joist that I'd already installed, so I've got an accurate mark on the wall to cut. As this was my last day, I could see that I wasn't going to get all the joists into the wall in time, so I thought I'd just do a few more before I finished up. See you in December. Bye bye barn for now.
you.